All right, so you've got solar panels, which is awesome. You've made this fantastic investment in clean energy. But how do you protect that investment? Well, today we are breaking down the essential guide to keeping your whole solar array in tip-top shape so you get every single bit of power you paid for.
There's this idea out there, and it's a really persistent one. You've probably heard it yourself, that once solar panels are up on your roof, that's it. You can just forget about them. And it's a tempting thought, right? The idea of a completely set it and forget it energy source.
But is it really that simple? Is it actually a set it and forget it deal? Could that common belief be costing you energy and, by extension, costing you money? Let's dig in and find out. Okay, let's just tackle this myth head on. This whole idea that solar panels need zero attention, it's not just a little misunderstanding, it can actually hurt how well they work. We're about to see how just a tiny bit of upkeep can make a huge difference.
And that right there is the key thing to get. We're not talking about some heavy-duty, constant chore. Nope. This is all about minimal maintenance. We're talking simple checks and easy tasks that make sure your system is cranking out every last watt it possibly can. That's the real secret to optimal performance.
So where do you start? It all begins with a simple annual inspection. Just think of it like a quick health checkup for your solar system, and honestly, it's something anyone can do. Let's walk through exactly what you should be looking for. First things first, check the hardware. The stuff that's holding everything together. A quick visual scan is really all it takes. Are the bolts looking tight? Do you see any signs of rust on the frames? And hey, does everything just look secure and like it hasn't been messed with? Next up, take a close look at the panels themselves for any physical damage. The obvious stuff, like cracks or chips, are pretty easy to spot. But also keep an eye out for delamination. That's a fancy word for when it looks like the layers are kind of peeling apart, or any signs of corrosion and weird discoloration.
And this is exactly why that little check is so important. Because if you spot some damage and you've also noticed your energy output has taken a dip, well, that's a pretty clear sign that a panel might need to be replaced to get your system back up to full strength.
Okay, so beyond physical damage, the most common thing that robs you of power is much, much simpler. It's dirt. Believe it or not, a thick layer of dust and grime can actually slash your system's efficiency by up to 25% in some areas. So yeah, keeping those panels clean is absolutely fundamental.
And the process itself, it's incredibly simple. First, just look at them. Do they need it? In really dusty seasons, you might clean more often. During rainy periods, well, nature's probably doing the work for you. For the cleaning part, a simple jet of water is usually all you need. And for any stubborn gunk, a soft sponge will do the trick.
Okay, I need you to pay close attention to this next part, because while cleaning is simple, there is one critical, crucial mistake you have to avoid. Getting this wrong could permanently damage your panels. And here it is. Never, and I mean ever, use hard brushes, abrasive scrubbers, or any kind of soap or chemical detergent. These things can scratch the surface and even strip away protective coatings, which permanently hurts the panel's ability to capture sunlight. Seriously, just stick to water and a soft sponge. That's it. All right, our last big maintenance topic is something that kind of sneaks up on a lot of homeowners. I'm talking about the unseen energy thief of shade. Even a little shadow can have a surprisingly big impact.
You can see the difference so clearly here. A panel in full sun, it's working at peak performance, doing its job. But on the other side, even partial shade from just a single tree branch can seriously cut down the output. It's like a chain reaction. Since panels are often wired together, shading just one can drag down the performance of the whole group.
So the key here is to just be proactive. Keep an eye on any trees or shrubs growing near your setup. A little bit of strategic trimming to keep those shadows off your panels is one of the absolute easiest ways to make sure you're getting all the power you're supposed to.
So let's bring this all home. What have we learned? Well, maintaining your solar panels isn't complicated, and it's definitely not time-consuming. It's really just about a few simple habits that are going to deliver a massive long-term payoff.
Here's your simple takeaway plan, your 3 pillars of panel protection. A quick annual inspection for damage, smart cleaning done the right way, and proactive shade management. That is it. That's the entire secret to protecting your power.
And why does all this matter? It matters because of this number. A well-maintained solar panel system is built to last for over 25 years. These simple little steps are basically your ticket to making sure it lives that long, productive life, saving you money day in and day out.
So, I'll leave you with this to think about. After everything we've just covered,
Take a second to think about your own system. Are you doing these simple things to protect your investment? Is your system really performing at its absolute peak?